In a world where horsepower reigns and titans clash on winding asphalt, the legendary RX-7 doesn't run from danger unless that danger's Godzilla. It's Rotary versus twin-turbo V6, featherweight versus brute force, a battle of Japanese engineering legends. But this isn't just a race. It's a story of rebellion, innovation, and a car that dared to be different.
How the RX-7 changed everything. Some cars exist just to get you from A to B. Simple steel, glass, and rubber. But others are different. They're alive with purpose, fueled by passion, and destined to rewrite the rules. Today, on FunFactDrop, we dive into one legendary icon that did just that. The Mazda RX-7. For nearly 25 years and across 3 unforgettable generations, the RX-7 wasn't merely a sports car. It was an automotive revolution. It symbolized engineering courage, showcased an unconventional powertrain, and wore a timeless design that still captivates hearts and turns heads today. To appreciate the RX-7, you have to grasp its soul, the Wankel rotary engine. Invented by German engineer Felix Wankel, the Rotary did away with pistons and crankshafts, using a smooth-spinning triangular rotor in an oval housing. Fewer moving parts meant smoother operation, higher revs, and incredible power-to-weight ratios. Mazda's fascination with the Rotary didn't begin with the RX-7. It started in the 1960s with the Cosmo Sport, the world's first production Rotary-powered car. The R100 and RX-3 followed, each one sharpening the concept and proving that rotary power could be viable, even in racing. These early efforts built the foundation of Mazda's rotary obsession. While others dabbled and walked away, Mazda doubled down. They tackled issues like apex seal durability and fuel efficiency, betting everything on the Rotary's unique advantages. Lightweight, compact power. For Mazda, it wasn't merely engineering, it was philosophy. They were creating cars designed to thrill, to connect deeply with the driver. The rotary engine wasn't just an innovation, it was the very essence of driving fun. In 1978, the RX-7 arrived. Known as SA22C or later FB, it emerged in an era of oil crises and fading performance. Lightweight, often under 2,400 pounds, with nearly perfect 50-50 weight distribution, its compact rotary engine sat low behind the front axle, making the car brilliantly balanced. Its initial 100 horsepower from the 12A Rotary might seem modest today. But in that agile chassis, it was transformative, nimble, responsive, and endlessly enjoyable. It proved you didn't need massive power or exotic badges to enjoy true driving excitement. The RX-7 made sports cars accessible, stylish, and efficient. Its prowess wasn't limited to streets. It dominated IMSA GTU racing, winning championships repeatedly, solidifying its reputation as a genuine performance machine. Even today, vintage racers still favor the FB for its balance, simplicity, and reliability. At events like the 24 Hours of Daytona and Sebring, the RX-7 consistently punched above its weight, defeating larger displacement rivals. Its racing pedigree became more than a marketing tagline. It was proven on track. By 1985, automotive tastes were changing, and Mazda evolved with them. The second-gen RX-7, the FC3S, was sleeker, more sophisticated, echoing influences like the Porsche 944. But the real news was under the hood. The turbocharged 13B Rotary, with power surging from around 146 to over 200 horsepower, the FC became a refined sports car. Enhanced aerodynamics, independent rear suspension, and optional anti-lock brakes made it faster, safer, and more appealing. Yet, it retained its delightful balance and engaging driving dynamics. The FC widened the RX-7's audience, challenging European rivals while maintaining affordability. It also sparked the tuner culture, becoming a favorite among enthusiasts who craved power and customization. Owners often performed turbo upgrades, suspension swaps, and visual mods like wide-body kits and spoilers, turning the FC into a blank canvas for performance artistry. Today, the FC continues to gain appreciation in the collector market. Enthusiasts have begun restoring these underappreciated gems recognizing their sweet spot between analog feel and modern tech. Then came the FD3S in 1992, the pinnacle of Mazda's Rotary ambitions. If the original RX-7 was revolutionary and the FC an evolution, the FD was pure mastery. Its design, penned by Yoichi Sato, was a fluid aerodynamic marvel, a timeless supercar silhouette accessible to enthusiasts. Beneath its sculpted hood, the 13B ReW engine, equipped with a sequential twin-turbo setup, pushed output beyond 255 horsepower, delivering blistering acceleration and razor-sharp handling. Mazda engineers obsessed over every detail. They used aluminum for the hood, bumper supports, and suspension components to keep weight down. Even the battery was mounted in the rear for ideal weight balance. The result was a driving machine that felt telepathic in corners. With a lightweight frame around 2,800 pounds and sublime chassis dynamics, the FD RX-7 wasn't just quick, it was surgical in corners. This car didn't just set benchmarks, it defined them. It became an automotive icon, starring in tuner culture, films, and video games. The FD's glowing legacy was cemented by appearances in Fast and Furious and the anime Initial D, inspiring millions of fans globally. It also featured heavily in racing simulators like Gran Turismo and Forza, where younger generations first fell in love with its handling and high-revving character. Tuning houses like RE Amamiya pushed the FD beyond factory limits, crafting 500-plus horsepower monsters with upgraded turbos, engine ports, and aggressive aero kits. The FD became more than a car. It became a canvas for limitless creativity. So how exactly did the RX-7 reshape the automotive world? First, it validated the rotary engine against industry skepticism. Highlighted by Mazda's historic 1991 Le Mans victory with the rotary-powered 787B, still unmatched today. Second, it democratized high performance, making extraordinary handling and excitement accessible to many, not just a wealthy few. Third, it became a cultural cornerstone. RX-7s are now among the most collectible Japanese cars of all time. Clean, unmodified FDs can fetch over $50,000, and rare variants like the Spirit R are considered holy grails. Enthusiast forums, Rotary-specific garages, and YouTube builds keep the RX-7 flame burning bright. Fourth, the RX-7 changed how enthusiasts saw tuning. Instead of bolt-on horsepower, it encouraged holistic balance. Lightweight builds, responsive steering, and high-revving thrills. It inspired a generation of gearheads who value finesse over brute force. And today, its legacy lives on in car meets, restoration shops, and global fan events like 7stock in California, one of the largest Rotary-focused gatherings in the world. Finally, the RX-7 defined Mazda as an innovator, committed to creating vehicles that ignite passion and embody their Jinba Itai philosophy. Perfect harmony between car and driver. Production ceased in 2002, and though the RX-8 briefly continued the Rotary legacy, the RX-7's absence remains felt deeply. Mazda has teased its return multiple times through the Vision RX concept and whispers of a Rotary-assisted hybrid. While nothing is confirmed, the hope alone keeps the RX flame alive. The Rotary heartbeat may have left showroom floors, but thanks to the RX-7, its echo continues, loud and clear, through the hearts of enthusiasts everywhere. Thanks for joining us today on FunFactDrop. If you enjoyed learning about the legendary RX-7, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon for more iconic automotive stories. Got a favorite RX-7 moment or model? Drop it in the comments below. Whether you're a fan of the featherweight FB, the turbocharged FC, or the track-slaying FD, this car's spirit lives on in garages, games, racetracks, and hearts worldwide. Until next time, stay curious and keep dropping those fun facts. But what happens when the Rotary legend meets the beast known as Godzilla?
Rotary spin, heart beating in the shell. Mazda body sleek, got that street cartel. Turbo whistle singing, nice city swell. 7 in the name, taking corners like a spell. RX beast, flames kissing the night. Gold Ghost on the highway, tail lights ignite, roadie dreams. Rev high, take flight, street legend born under neon light. Bridgeport hum, pistons don't compare. Rotary geometry, engines rare. Slide like a phantom, grip on air. JDM flex, challengers beware. All burns in, perfume for the road. Boost gauge climbing, engine in and overload. Tarmac my canvas, stories unfold. Chasing the horizon, speed tells Mazda RX beast. Flames kissing the night. Ghost on the highway, tail lights ignite, roadie dreams. Rev high, take flight, street legend born under neon light. RSDs, flames kissing the night. Ghost on the highway, tail lights ignite, roadie dreams. Rev high, take flight, street legend born under neon light. Apex predator, corners my prey. Late night runs, keep the cops at bay. Rims shine bright, stars in the fray. RX legacy, in the streets it'll stay.